Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we're putting together a 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch number 4 buck shell. Now, the components here are real simple. This is a load people would have been putting together quite a while ago. We have a once fired Winchester compression form AA, the original old style AAs. This one is silver. I got these from Ballistic Products. Normally you see them in red, but this one is silver. The new AAHS hulls, I say new, they're 20 years old at this point, but yeah, those come in either red or dark gray. This is the old school dark gray version. It's really cool. A better look at it here, you can see this is just straight up silver. A really nice looking shell here. I got these because, well, I didn't have any, and I like the red one so much, I figured why not just go ahead and get some of these. Now, these old school AAs crimp. They're the best crimping shell I've ever seen. It doesn't matter what press you use. You don't have to be careful trying to get good crimp or anything. These just always crimp great. These hulls are user-friendly, I'll put it that way. So anyway, the wad we're using is this is a Winchester WAA12R. If you don't have any of these, use the Claybuster CB1138 wad. It is a clone of this. I'm just using the Winchesters because I have quite a few of them, and, well, this is a Winchester hull. I just want to use them together, why not? But, of course, number 4 buck, we're using a Ballistic Products Mylar wrap and some Ballistic Products ITX buffer, which has been rebranded to BSB. But anyway, let's start loading this, why not? Deprime and resize. Going back with a Shadat 209. Could use any primer here, doesn't really matter, any standard strength primer. We're using some, where's it at, long shot powder. We're using 26 grains of it. I want to keep this load around 1150. It's going to be a 1 3/8 ounce load. Kind of a home defense style load, not ideal for hunting, but there's 26 grains of long shot out of my Lee Perfect powder measure. Thanks Gary for that. But now we just need the Winchester wad. Again, if you don't have any, use the Claybuster CB1138. Make sure that's down on the powder good. If you shake it and don't hear any powder rattle, you're good to go. No powder rattle. Now we need a Mylar wrap. This is the Ballistic Products My Slim Mylar. It's useful for, well, it's mainly used in small bores, but it'll absolutely work in 12 and 16 and 20 gauge too. Just roll it up, set it right down inside your wad. You guys cannot see it, but it is in there. The Mylar wrap is there to help with patterns, and it'll stop any flyers. It'll help with flyers too, I should say. Alright, so next we need 28 pellets of number 4 buck. This is actually a mix of my Homecast number 4 buck 24 cal and some Hornady number 4 buck. Just drop them right in there. Again, that's 28 pellets, and give them a shake until they stack just right. The total lead payload weight is 1.33 ounces, which is just shy of 1 3/8. With buffer, it'll be pretty much a 1 3/8 ounce load, or just shy of it. You just need to add enough buffer to cover the top row of pellets about halfway, which is what I have here. And the total total payload weight now is 1.37, which is again just shy of 1 3/8, which is 1.3875. Now this hull has an 8-point crimp, so front station of the Lee load all, if you're using a Lee load all. Pre-crimp looks awesome. Maybe you could use a little bit more. There we go. And final crimp. This hull looks awesome, guys. See what I was saying about you just don't gotta worry about getting a good crimp. They just come out good every single time. Look at that. Nice deep set crimp. Almost looks factory. We even have a little bit of a taper on it. And that right there, guys, is why I really, really like the old school AAs. You can get a very similar result out of Remington STS hulls or the Nitro 27s. Yeah, they crimp just about as good, but still, these just beat them out by a little bit. This is such a good hull. I wish Winchester never stopped making these. I ain't used this thing in a while. It's a taper die for reload all. Slide it up in either one of the pre-crimp stations, and this gives your hull just a little bit more taper on it. You can see that's got a pretty good taper. Those came from eBay. Just search Lee Load-All cone crimp and you'll find it. Guys, I love loading shells like this where they're just so simple. You don't even got to use the Mylar wrap or buffer or anything in here. Just shot, wad, powder. It's just that easy. These go together so quick. If you want a little bit more speed than 1150, well, just use a little bit more powder. 28, 29 grains is good to go here. You can use up to, well, with a 26 grain charge anyway, you can take it up to 1.5 ounces a load if you want to, but 1 3/8 ounces is plenty. That's again 28 pellets, a number 4 buck, 1150 FPS. It would make a pretty solid home defense load. I just realized you can absolutely see that red wad right through the plastic. That is so cool. Hope you guys can see it. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you. And if you want to, go check out our Patreon. It's as low as $1 a month, and you guys get early access to content. A link to that, as well as a link to our Instagram and Rumble accounts, will be in the description below. But other than that, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.